This conference will now be recorded.
We stopped at validating market fit, or did we do this?
No,
How?
validating market fit.
Yeah, we didn't do
Last.
this last slide.
Sure, sure. Okay, we'll continue from here. So, in this slide, we'll try to understand the relationship between, or or the responsibilities, relationship and responsibilities for product manager or product owner. Okay, so let's try to understand this. Now, now product manager. So, product manager, as I told earlier, also this person would be working very closely with the market, or he'd be he or she would be mostly customer facing, who identifies the market needs and mostly co-located with the marketing of business team. This person would would not be working with the development team, right? So mostly customer facing, market facing, and co-located with marketing team. However, you as a product owner, you are more focused on solution. You are more tech savvy, meaning not expert though, but you will be working with the technology team, and you are team facing. You are co-located with the team. Okay, you are co-located with the team. And next point, when it comes to product manager, the product manager owns the vision of the product. We touched upon vision, right? How a vision is developed. Vision. Did we do?
Yeah, we did vision.
Yeah. So that vision is owned by the product manager, meaning deriving that vision is owned by the product manager, and also the roadmap, the complete roadmap, the project roadmap for the next 1 year is owned by the product manager. And also the program backlog is owned by the product manager. Pricing, pricing of the product, licensing of the product, return on investment. These are the things that is owned by product manager. However, the product owner, you as a product owner, you will contribute to the vision. Your contribution is definitely needed. You even that the vision has to be discussed with you, and you have to review. You have to provide your inputs and things. So you will contribute to the vision, and also you will contribute to the program backlog. However, you own the team backlog. That is our sprint backlog or the team backlogs that we build, right? You own the team backlogs and the implementation of the team backlogs. So this is the product owner's responsibility. Product manager drives program increment objectives, meaning at the program level, the product manager would be driving the objectives and release content via prioritized features and enablers. So the product manager prioritizes at the feature level and enablers. However, you as a product owner, you will define iterations and stories. Iterations meaning sprints. You will define what has to go into the sprint, and you will define the stories. And ultimately, you will accept the sprint increment that has been developed. At the end of the sprint, you are the one who is accepting the sprint increment that has been done. And you will drive the sprint goals along with the team. You will drive the sprint goals along with the team, and also the sprint content, obviously. And you will prioritize the stories within the sprint. All these are your responsibilities. Okay. And the product manager, coming back to product manager establishes acceptance criteria at the feature level. The feature level acceptance criteria would be derived by the product manager. However, the story level acceptance criteria is derived by the product owner. You as a product owner, you will write the story level acceptance criteria. And finally, you are the one who is accepting the stories into the baseline. You are the one who is accepting stories into the baseline. Okay. This is the product owner and product manager responsibilities shared, or how is it linked? Okay. Any questions on these two?
No.
Okay. When it comes to team, they are again more of a customer stakeholder facing. Of course, meaning not exactly customer stakeholder facing, but whenever they need, they should be able to, and they own the story. and they own the story, and estimates. They are the one who will be estimating, right? And ultimately implementing the value belongs to the team, and they contribute to the architecture and also emerging designs. They contribute to the you know backlog refinement. During our grooming session, the team will definitely contribute, right? We will get inputs from the team, and also in terms of creation of stories, they'll be team would be providing inputs. Based on that, the stories would be created, and also they collaborate or integrate with other teams. These are a few things that the team will have to look into. Okay, so this is on product manager versus product owner. Questions, I'll move ahead.
No, I'm good, Rajiv.
Okay,
Me too.
okay, fine. Next is trying to understand how agile organization works. So uh, yeah, now if your organization is not agile, what would happen is usually you'll have separate departments. Like this would be your development department, this would be your testing department, this would be your you know management department. So everybody, they'll have their own departments, and everybody will be working in silos, meaning maybe each of them are not talking to each other until a certain point, and maybe everyone has their own uh, what do you say, own way of doing things, right? So things will be favored if there are different departments for different roles. So and this top down hierarchy is definitely not good, because there is a lot of bureaucracy involved, a lot of bureaucracy involved, and these set of people, be it developers, testers, or uh, product owners, whoever it is, they'll be experts only in their area. When it comes to collaboration or come out of the area, they'll not be doing things. So it's a big problem. So that is why. But how agile works? Agile works in a different way. Agile works in a way that you will have developers, you will have testers, you will have scrum masters and product owners also in the same team. So it's mostly cross functionality where you have everyone, all the roles, where you have all the roles. So instead of having your organization structured like this, your organization should ideally be structured in this manner where you have all the roles in all the teams. And of course, there should be one single leadership team, you know, who will guide and show the direction and enable all the actions, right? So all these teams should be built around end-to-end accountability, meaning right from start to the end of releasing the product, the accountability holds with the this particular team. They hold the accountability. Here, who is accountable? Ultimately, the management is accountable. They just here assume the development team, testing team. They just do their work and wash their hands. But who is accountable for know the success of the project and things? That would be a question here, which is solved here. And mainly the focus would be on, it would be very focused development, and we are not deviating things here. And also any quick changes, flexible moving around of resources and things can be easily done here in terms of agile organization. However, it's really tough in case of the waterfallish or pyramid kind of structure. Okay, so that is an agile organization methods, how an agile organization works. Okay, so yeah, like for example, in a program, you are a you are a product manager or product owner for one module. Later, if there is a need for a different module, you can always be moved around within these teams, right? Within the program. So it's very, it is very flexible. Even the developers, they can be moved around on need basis. So even the testers, they can be moved around on need basis. That's how it goes. Okay. Any questions on this slide?
No.
Okay.
What does this boxes and lines mean, Rajiv? Boxes
Which
and
one?
lines less important, focus on action.
Oh, meaning, it's more like, okay, focus less on the process, focus
Mm-hmm.
more on the, things, actionable items rather than sticking to the process. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, next is again a little try. Bear with me, more for theory.
Mhm.
So, distributed teams. How does a distributed team work? Nowadays, most of the teams are distributed across the globe. Even if it is not across the globe, even it is within US, still it is distributed because of the pandemic and everybody working from home, right? It's all distributed team. Now, how to handle such teams? So, so, by the way, what is the definition of distributed teams? Distributed teams are composed of employees who work remotely from all around the world rather than being centralized at a single physical headquarters. So basically, you know, it's spread across the globe. Okay. So how to handle systems is something we'll try to understand. So we need to have structured weekly and daily meetings. Of course, we are dealing with this as we are having daily stand-up meetings, planning meetings, grooming, and all. So it should be in such a way that everyone will be able to attend. And if you are having these structured meetings regularly, that should be fine. Create multi-channel meeting environment, meaning don't just stick to, yeah, maybe Microsoft Teams, but have multiple channels. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So create a multi-channel meeting environment is more like, don't just depend on meetings, team meetings, or Microsoft Teams or Zoom, whatever it is, right? Have other communication channels like, have you heard of Slack? Anyone?
No.
No.
No. Slack is like, you'll have uh, you'll have a channel where, assume your team member posts something, you
Mm-hmm.
can respond to that. That kind of communication will run just like our WhatsApp, but then that's more professional and official, where you can upload things and everything. You can actually search for Slack and install it, so you can learn about it.
How
Okay,
is it spelled?
Slack.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you should create that multi-channel meeting environment. Don't rely on emails. Yeah, so because maybe people will be working in different time zones. Don't rely on emails too much because there will be a lot of delay. Instead, if there is something that can be quickly sorted over a chat or a call, get into a call or get into a chat and close it. Emails will always be delayed, right? So yeah, better to get into a call or a chat. Use the right
So,
software. Yeah, good.
Rajiv, so Slack is more likely for business people only, like
No,
for
no,
the
it's for the complete team. Complete team.
tip. Okay,
Complete team. It's more for team collaboration.
okay.
Yeah, use the right software. Right software in terms of your communication channels for your, take Jira itself, right? Jira is also, you can choose between Jira, Azure DevOps, whichever software works for you. So use the right software. Focus on results. Yeah, ultimately, the complete team should be focused on the ultimate goal or ultimate result that they are trying to achieve. So everyone should be aware of that. Okay, and make your expectations clear and realistic. So all the expectations, be it your expectations as a product owner, be it Scrum Master's expectations, be it developers' expectations, everybody's expectations should be clear and realistic. So everyone should know each other's expectation, so that you know that is met, and by doing that, we'll also know who is doing what or what is expected from each of you. That would be clear, right? So the all the expectations should be clear and realistic. Find the right people. That is more in terms of hiring, like in case if you're looking for a developer, full stack developer, You cannot go ahead and hire just a front end developer and groom them later, right? So if you want the person to pick up immediately, then you need to find the right person for the role and groom them and put extra attention into onboarding. Meaning, once you find the right person, no, you have to put that extra attention into onboarding, meaning getting them into the team. What are the training materials that they have to go through? How can they understand the project? You know, how they can get started. So all those things should be defined in advance. So ideally, the Scrum Master or someone should take care of this. But those two things should be defined, and the person who is joining should also be able to pick up as quickly as possible. Okay, create a true team feeling. Even though the team is not collocated, everyone is spread across. Still, we should have the true team feeling in place. It's not like okay, US team, India team, UK team. It should be like one team, right? So
Mm.
yeah, and the team name should be provided. Ideally, the team name should be identified by the Scrum Master and team. So yeah, you should be identified with that team name rather than US team, India team, and things. Okay, and trust your team, but check in time to time. Meaning, uh, it applies for you, Scrum Master, and everyone, like the developers. Uh, if they are committed to do some work in certain time, no, you give that freedom. Don't kind of micromanage, ask for status every day or every hour. Instead, just leave them alone, let them work on it. Give that confidence that you can approach me anytime, so for any kind of clarifications, and then you will leave them. However, we should make sure that trust is not taken for granted. So what you'll do, you will just check in time to time, maybe once in 3 days, once in 4 days, something like that. Instead of the frequency can be reduced, is what I'm saying. So, but why are we doing that? That's because you are trusting them and not micromanaging and assuming that things would be done. But what if that trust is taken for granted? You should not let that happen. That's the reason we need to check in time to time. This is more for the Scrum Master and yeah, in some cases for you also. Okay, and agree on time boundaries and respect time zones. Yeah, as I told earlier, everyone has. If your team is spread across, everyone will be working in different time zones, which means that time boundaries should be respected. Especially, this happens between India and US teams, where US team logs in very early, India team, works very late just to sync up. But no, this is something should be aligned there, and we should not get into that culture. That time boundaries has to be defined, and everyone should be in agreement, and no meetings should be scheduled outside those time boundaries. Basically, right? Any questions on this?
No question, Raju.
No questions.
Okay,
No questions.
okay, yeah. Okay, scaled agile. Uh, and if you heard of scaled agile,
No.
No.
I think I just told about this, right? There are a lot of
You
certifications
told
required.
there are a lot of certification about it, but
That's
not in
that's
detail.
yeah, yeah. Of course, I will not go into detail. I cannot.
No,
So
no, I
it's
mean
a
not
huge.
even definition or something,
Correct,
So
correct. Yeah, I'll just put this link for you also in the chat window. And you guys have all the recordings with you, all the links for all the recordings.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, great. So yeah, so you can open the link, and this is how the website looks. SAFE stands for Scaled Agile Framework. Currently, the version is 5. Version is 5. So now what happens is, in big organizations, how does Agile work? Is something this is. So it's just an overview and essential safe. Essential safe is like this. All we are talking until this point is, okay, we have Scrum Master, we have Product Owner, we have the development team. This is the Agile team, right? This is the Agile team, and we'll have sprint goals, sprints, iterations would be there. The goal for each iteration of sprint, and then sprint on sprint, it goes on, right? But This would flow up to at the program level. So this flows up to the program level, where at the program level we'll have someone called as release train engineer, system architects, and product manager. There you have the program backlog. Remember I was saying of the program backlog in the earlier slides. The product
Yeah.
manager will take care of program backlogs. This is a program backlogs, and we will be working at team backlogs. Now, for the team backlog, the details would be flowing from the program backlog. Okay, and this is one level. To add more complexity, you have one more level called large solution, where you'll have ST, systems train engineer, or solution train engineer, solution architect, solution manager, and you have solution backlog, where again, that would be broken into program backlog to team backlog. Think like this, if think like this. Uh, okay, this is also portfolio backlog. One second. This is solution backlog. This is portfolio backlog, where you have the epic, bonus, and enterprise and full. Okay, I'll come directly to the full, where you have portfolio backlog, which is drilled down to solution backlog, drilled down to program backlog, team backlog. Now think like this: the whole Amazon or Amazon shopping site might sit here, the portfolio level. There might be different solutions across, like your Amazon Cloud would be one solution. Amazon, no, yeah, maybe shopping can be one solution. Amazon Prime can be one solution, and Amazon, what else? They have a lot of stuff, right? Yeah, all those things can be different solutions. Then comes the program backlogs. Maybe Amazon shopping would be having different programs. Then that would be further broken down into different teams, right? Different teams. So this is how things are broken down. We whatever we have learned until this point, whatever we have learned until this point, and our target to get into is just at this level. At this level. So in fact, to be frank, you will not have visibility to what is happening here. You will not at all have visibility on what is happening here. Maybe to a certain extent, you will have visibility to program backlog. That is because the product owner will be talking to the product manager and ultimately passing on the information to you. But these level, you will not have visibility. Okay. So it's mostly followed only in large organizations. This doesn't work for small organizations. Okay. Now, how to read this? Now, assume you want to know what is program backlog. Just click on this. It opens a new window. You can read about it. Assume you want to know what is product owner. Click on this. You can read about the product owner. See, you can read about the product owner roles and responsibilities. Right. So and this is what I so every item here is clickable. So when you have time, go through the items. That makes sense for you. Otherwise, at this point, I would not suggest, because you will get confused. But if you want to go through a couple of basic things like, okay, what is product owner, scrum master, team backlogs, go through. But don't go through the complex things at this point. You will get confused. Okay. And I was saying about the certifications, right? So so yeah, safe training.
Rajiv, did you email a link or how did you share it?
I put in the chat window.
But once we are out
So,
of the class, we cannot open it. So I'm
oh yeah,
wondering.
you can just copy paste into a notepad. Is it fine?
Scale it. Okay.
Or okay, let me do one thing.
Okay, I will do
So
it.
yeah,
So you can open and
because
bookmark it, right?
yeah, exactly. So another thing, I'll come to it. So these are all the certifications that's there here. If you see here, certifications, what are the certifications that's there? Resources company, train and certify here.
Is this a different site or is it the same
It's the
site?
same safe
Okay.
itself. You know,
Okay.
if you are going to safe training, it's take you
Uh,
to that safe.
okay. Okay.
Safe training. Where are the certifications? Continue to become a partner. Research course calendar. Become a trainer. Uh, These are all the certifications. Yeah, these are the certifications. Safe Agile Safe Agilist, Safe Program Consultant, Safe Program Consultant Trainer certification, Safe Practitioner, release. So a lot of certifications out there. So I have done just the Safe Agilist, and no, there is something called as Leading Safe. Where is Leading Safe? No. Okay, that's the Safe Agilist itself. And next week I'm doing this Product Owner or Product Manager certification. So yeah, next week
Rajiv,
my organization.
what is the duration for this to complete this certification?
You will have a 3 days workshop. After
Okay,
that workshop, you would be asked to take a exam. And that exam is not straightforward. That would be little tough to crack.
okay,
So yeah, that's how it would be. You'll have a 3 days workshop, complete 3 day training, 2 to 3 days training, and it,
So
it would cost some around $500 to $1,000. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, it will cost
500
close
to
to
$2,000,
somewhere five hundred to thousand somewhere.
$1,000. Okay.
Yes,
And does it helpful for BA job or something, or we
no,
can do
not
it?
at this point. Not at this point.
Mm.
If you are starting, start with Scrum product owner, not Safe product owner.
Okay,
First step would be Scrum product owner, and then over a period of time, after 1 year, maybe you can take up this, Safe
okay,
product owner, product manager. So
okay.
for now, I think Scrum product owner should be enough.
Mm.
That is pretty straightforward. You can easily do it, and that will add value to the resume. And let me be very frank, even if you add that to the resume and not do it, nobody checks, I guess. So yeah, okay, makes sense, right?
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So whatever materials that we have, maybe I'll create a folder called. I'll give it as AMI. We will give the names itself, right? Uh,
Just give a new for new, a new added like that, so we'll get to know that
Sorry.
these are the new things added.
Oh no no no. Not that. What I'm trying to do is, I'm just putting it here. Okay, and I'll all the materials related to us would be put here.
Okay,
Uh,
got you.
Create a notepad, save link. Can someone also just take a notepad or a wordpad and put the links for all the recordings so that if anyone in future who wants to refer can come here and take it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Pearl will do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll just
So we just go to the drive and go into the notepad and add the link, right? Like
yes, you can do
the
that.
recording
I'll
that.
correct. I'll
Just
give first of
just take a new notepad and just write all the links and then upload in this.
upload
Okay.
it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
how it is done.
Sure.
So what I'll do here is I will drop files here. Where are the files? Give me 1 minute.
Okay, just drag the file.
What was the name that I gave? Safe link.
Yeah.
I have just dragged and dropped. Okay, it's uploaded. What I'll do is I'll share this folder with all of you. Share. It's not restricted. I'll keep it open. Oh, it's restricted to, yeah. Copy link. Copy link. I'll give edit access so that you all can upload things, whatever you want
Okay.
to share with each. Okay. Uh,
So Rajiv, once our classes are over, will we still have access to the Jira, like in
yeah, yeah.
case?
You
Okay.
will have, but it has around 30 days or something. So you can always
Okay.
use one more email address and create for practice and
Mhm.
all. You can do that. Okay. I'll put the link in the chat window. Just click on that. I'll provide the access.
Okay.
Right now we should do that.
No, no, no. You can do it whenever you're free. That's okay. And
I sent
anyone. Yes,
I
yes, yes. I
sent
got it.
yeah.
I'll give you, editor access so that you can upload things. Om Nayak, I've given.
Yes, yes, that's my son's name.
Okay. Pearl, I'm doing it for you. And Pooja, I've not got your request.
Yeah, I'll just do. Yeah, that was I was asking. Should I do it now?
Oh,
Yeah, okay. I did request access.
okay. Okay, done. Provided. So yeah, we can share anything here. And Pearl, you can upload all the links. Okay. Put
Yeah,
it into a
sure.
notepad.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, this is this topic. Done.
So Rajiv,
Okay,
I also
scaled agile.
wanted to
Yeah.
ask, like, sorry to
Mm,
interrupt. Like,
no worries.
we've done more of the project work and we went through what is like
Mm,
the business analyst course and then the theoretical part, right? So, like, I really want to know what happens in the day of a business analyst, like, apart from the training and all that. Like, if when we really go into a work environment, like at the
mm,
entry level, right? Because I
mm,
am a non IT background.
mm.
So, what would it be like? Will we be trained there?
Yes. So I think I mentioned this earlier also. Uh, Knowing stuff would be first thing for you when you get
Mhm.
into an organization is to know what the product is all about. For that,
Okay.
it takes couple of months. It's not straightforward. For that,
Mm-hmm.
you will definitely need support from people who are
Mm-hmm.
there from quite some time. So
Okay.
try to be good to them. Try to get information from them. Talk
Mm-hmm.
to them and spend your first 3 months in learning
Okay.
the domain, the domain. And anyway, now as part of the training,
Mm-hmm.
how to write stories, how to handle that, what you have to convey to the team, what you should not convey to the team, what is the team
Okay.
expecting from you, those things. So once you
Mm-hmm.
have the domain knowledge, you will be able to understand your project, right? What is it there in the project? Then
Mm-hmm.
based on that, you can write stories and things continue. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
So, but I'm telling you very openly and frankly, most of the time we'll go in writing stories itself, writing
Okay.
stories and making sure the team is understanding. And
Okay.
because it's not just in the grooming session you tell and leave it, the team
Mm-hmm.
will be reaching out to you every day on
Okay.
couple of things. So 1 to 2 hours you will go with the team itself, and then you will be getting details for the next sprints and all, writing stories, managing this Jira, closing stories, validating the stories, preparing for your demo sessions. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things will go on those things. But yeah, get that how to get started. Yeah, for your question, get that domain knowledge. That's
Okay.
very important. Whichever domain that
Mm.
you're going into, be it healthcare, be it any other domain. So that's important. What's the project is all about, and while you're learning that, obviously you'll get to know how the organization works. so
Okay.
you can easily adapt to the organization, way of working. So yeah,
Mhm.
that should help.
Okay.
Does that
Rachel,
answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sure.
it will take a while, right, for us, like
Absolutely,
when we
absolutely,
do
absolutely.
onboarding, like it won't be expected of us to do right away.
No, 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 no. No, it's not possible. Not possible.
Yeah.
No, even
Yeah,
the organization won't expect that, right?
no, cannot happen. That cannot happen. See, even if you have 10 years experience, if you get into a new domain,
You
you
do,
need a
yeah. You
time to
have
learn.
to, yeah, right. That's right.
That time, that domain, the knowledge doesn't come easily. It takes time, lot of time. Takes a lot of time, and most of the organizations understand that. Some organizations do not hire you in case they are looking for only people who have domain knowledge. They will not hire you. But there will be
Okay,
organizations who will be ready to hire you and groom you. Obviously, they'll give time.
Okay.
okay.
Right? So that's how it is. Yeah. Any other questions?
Rachel, I have a question. So,
Mm.
have you covered anything about the submitting the final report? How to make it? Like I just watch few things and I have
Submitting
no
the
idea.
final report, meaning technical documentation.
Yes, once the project is over and we are handed over to the stakeholder, like who is the business owner, we like submitting the project, like project is
Mm.
completed and we are making the final document.
Okay,
Is there
project
any?
closure. I'll touch upon that. I'll touch upon that. That's mostly, your role would be less there. See, for technical documentation, you'll give inputs to the technical writer. That
Mhm.
writer will write the technical documentation, and the project closure and other things would be taken care by project manager. But again, it's a
Okay.
collaboration work. You have to talk to the project manager. Project manager will need lot of details, so it's collaboration work. But ownership lies with project manager there.
Okay.
But I'll touch upon what are the things that you have to give the inputs to the project manager so that the project manager can close it. I'll touch
Close.
upon that. Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
sure. Thank you. Okay, then, if there is nothing else, we'll close for today. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks all. Have a good night.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
yeah.
Raju.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.